everybody, Morgan here. We're going to have some nice scallops with some plantains and a nice little salad on the side. So let's get started. For the salad, I love to use these smaller tomatoes like this because they're just the right size and the right texture without being overly juicy and have a nice chew to them. Looking good. So the next thing that we're going to do with these plantains is we're going to put a little butter, actually a little bit of ghee. If you've never used it, it's pretty good. Give it a try. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to keep everything from getting a little too warm. Sometimes it'll burn. Now we've got a cast iron pan set at about medium, and we want to start these out just by laying them down in here nice and gentle. And the goal is to brown them just a little bit on each side. And if you haven't had plantains before, the green ones tend to be a little more starchy like a potato and not sweet. But this one's a little bit more ripe, so it's going to have a slightly sweet flavor, but it's still going to maintain its starchiness. And there's a number of different things you can do with plantains, but today we're just going to brown them up on each side and serve them alongside our scallops. And now we're going to make our dressing for the salad. We're going to start out with a lime, and we're going to squeeze all that juice right down in. Whoop. That happens. Just like this. So what we're going to do is, instead of making a vinaigrette, we're going to substitute the acid in the vinegar with the lemon juice. And to that, you can salt and pepper it to taste. You can always come back and season it, so don't do too much at once or it might not be what you're looking for. I'm going to throw a little garlic in there. A little bit of onion. And since it's seafood, we got to have a little bit of dill. Little goes a long way. And to that, we're going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I'll start out with about that much. The ratio between acid and oil, in this case the lemon juice, is really up to you. Some people do it 3 parts to 1 part, so they have more oil. Some people do like a 50-50. Really depends on your taste and what you're going for. So we're going to start there and see how it works. A little more oil, a little bit of salt. And so now that the plantains are down, browning on one side, we're going to give our scallop pan just a shot of butter here. Put a little olive oil in that to keep it from burning. And all we really want to do is get just a little bit of browning on the edge of these scallops. Now, as you can see, I patted them nice and dry, so when we put them in the oil, they won't have to evaporate all of that water, and they should brown up pretty good and fairly quickly. We have that pan set right at medium. Come off of there, you. Take a look at one of our plantains. Oh, we're looking good. Another minute or so on that side and we'll flip them over. So now we're just going to take our scallops and we're going to place them on our salad. And I didn't put any salt or pepper in with the scallops because I wanted to save that for the end of the dish of the salad, because I want some of that in the tomatoes and lettuce as well. And if we do it too soon, the salt will start drawing moisture out of those vegetables, and we don't want that. And we're just going to put a little bit of our dressing on here. Lemon, and that dill will work so well with those scallops. That's probably enough. Next up, we can see our plantains are perfect. They're going to be brown on the outside, and they're going to be nice and cooked through, but not hard in the middle. Almost like a baked potato. Salt and pepper. Now you could, if you were going to make this less savory, put some sugar or some maple syrup or a little bit of honey on there if you wanted to, but today we're going to keep them savory. There is our salad with the scallops and the lemon dressing along with our plantains. Alright, well I guess now the proof is in the pudding, so let's give it a taste. First, the scallop. Just cooked through, and that lemon and dill are perfect on that. The plantain is a great accompaniment because it's not sweet. Kind of takes the place of potatoes or rice, because of its starchiness and the fact that it's a little more savory than if you let it ripen a little bit more. So, all in all, good combination. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you've ever made anything like this, or the plantains, or you've tried them different ways, let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to hear from every one of you as to what you would do with scallops and plantains. Well, thanks everybody who stayed long enough to see this through. The salad with the plantains, the scallops, all come together to make a great meal. So listen, thanks a lot, have a great day, and be kind to each other. Take care.